This past weekend at EMA with my brother Willie, I'm having this speech, right? And I'm talking about the mortgage industry. I'm talking about how great it is. I'm talking about how easy it is to make millions. And I didn't get time quite to finish this, but I wanted to clear this up and kind of give you more details about it and why the mortgage, guys, is so special. You know, what made me successful, guys, I mean, you guys see what I have. I mean, the company was established. I opened this company in 2013. It's almost going to be a decade of being in business as a business owner, not counting all the years that I did that I was just a loan originator, just originating. And as a business owner, it's already been almost a decade, and I've been blessed to survive. And none of this has came by me expecting people to be like, oh my God, Albert, you're so good. Oh my God, Albert, I look up to you. Oh my God, Albert. Getting taps on the back and people just stroking my ego and rubbing my head and telling me like, you're the best, Albert. Like people cheerleading at me and people just making me feel like I'm God and all that stuff. Like none of that has happened. It's been the opposite. So I want to just make sure that all of you understand that, you know, like nobody gives me a tap on the back for cutting payroll. Nobody gives me a tap on the back for paying out people. Nobody gives me a tap on the back for paying out expenses and bills and all this stuff. Nobody gives me a tap on the back for doing things for the company. I'm expected to do that. Nobody gives me a tap on the back for me being a good father, being a good husband. I'm expected to do that. Okay? So don't expect any of that. Expect the opposite. People are going to attack you. People are going to make fun of you. People are going to criticize you. And guess what? You still have to keep going. And this is what I had to do. And this is what I want to share with you and want to show you guys why it's very, 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 it's an amazing opportunity for you guys to join the mortgage, guys. Okay. So when I was talking about the mortgage, guys, I was talking about, hey, it's very easy to make $1 million. You do 10 loans a month. That's $100,000 a month, $10,000 commission on each loan. You make $1 million easily, okay? 1.2 million a year easily if you follow the steps that I learned the hard way. Lost millions of dollars. I had to sell most of my real estate to survive. And I go back to this moment, okay? One day, okay? This is one day and not too long ago. This teaches you how, this shows you how much your life can change like in a matter of a short span. 2 years ago, I'm at the Fontainebleau in Miami, and I'm there with Sil. And you know, we're having a drink. Sil's pregnant. She's pregnant from Berlin, and she doesn't know this. But she's a little bit extra emotional. She's not feeling that good. She's a little bit sad. And guess what I have done? Guess what I have done? I've emptied her bank account. She had about 100 grand in her bank account, and her credit cards, maxed them all out. Put a lot of them into collection and messed up her credit. And I tell her, and I don't know if she knows this. I'm thinking like she probably doesn't know this. And I'm using all that money because I need to survive. You know why? Because I need to pay my people, because I need to pay the expenses, because I need to cut payroll, because I pay everybody before me. And I'm that kind of person. That's why I am here today, because I am a humble dude. I never forget where I came from. You treat everybody with respect, whether they're a CEO or a janitor. You treat everybody with respect. So I'm here and I'm telling Sil, I'm like, hey babe, I gotta sell this. We gotta sell this property. I'm gonna sell this property. And she looks at me and she starts crying, like in tears. And I'm like, thinking to myself, like, man, she knows. And nothing hurts a man. If you're a man and you're watching this, nothing hurts a man than not having any money. When you don't have any money and you just emptied all your money because you believe in your business so much, because you believe in your vision so much, because you believe in the possibility so much that you put your own daughter that's 2 years old, Italia, and then there's another one coming, and then you have a wife, and you put their life in danger. Not only yours, but because if you want to know how I was feeling, I was battling heart attacks every other day. Every day I woke up, I couldn't sleep. That's why I got used to waking up at 12:30 and at midnight and getting to work. Just strategy. What do I do? How do I overcome this? How do I create extra money? How do I do this? How do I survive? What do I do? And you know, I was getting money from credit cards. I was selling a property, selling another property. Every 6 months, I would have to sell a property, a 4-unit property, because we accumulated 4-unit properties, 3-unit properties, and that's what saved us. That was our backup plan. That was our reserves. That was our 3 years of reserves I talk about. That's why I tell everybody in business, every entrepreneur, hey, you better have 3 years of reserves. You better have all that liquid. And people are like, no, well, what do you mean 3 years? That's you're exaggerating, Albert. I heard three months. I heard 6 months reserves. You're listening to the wrong people, guys. Listen to somebody that has made it to where I am. I can't say I made it to where I want to be, but I've made it in based on what most people consider making it. I don't have to work anymore. I have a lot of flows of income on autopilot. I have a lot of money stacked. You know, I'm good. I'm good. But I'm sharing this message because I want you guys to understand that 2 years ago, I was not good. And Sill's there crying. You know, many times, I wanted to jump off the balcony where I used to live at 10,000. And I didn't. 1 second. I'm like, I thought for a second, maybe it's time for me to jump. I'm like, no, I can't do that. I have my daughter, Italia, right there. I'm expecting another child, Berlin, who's the most beautiful girl, the most beautiful 2 girls I have. Berlin and Italia. When you become a father, a mother, and you have kids, you guys know how, you guys understand me. So I'm telling Sil this at the Fontainebleau in Miami, and she starts crying. And this is and Sil tells me, well, this is the last property we have. This is the last property we have. What are we gonna do? And I'm like, Sil, trust me, we have to do it. Just let me do this. Let me get that money out. This is the last time I need you to believe in me. I just need you to believe in me one last time. One last time. I got this. One last time, believe in me, and I promise you that I'm gonna deliver this time. You trust me, right? Right, babe? You trust me. And I'm talking to her like this, and she's like, I trust you. She gives me a big hug, starts crying, and cries for like 30 minutes, and then she stops crying, she gets it out. And I committed that day, and I said, you know what? After all these mistakes, all this stress, all the pressure, people making fun of me, forget about taps on the back or acknowledgement. Nobody gave a shit how I felt. No fucking acknowledgement, no fucking taps on the back. I had to deal with all this by myself. Nobody gave a fuck how I was feeling or our circumstances. I still had to cut payroll, I still had to pay the expenses, and I still had to pay everybody. And nobody gave a fuck. But you know who gave a fuck? Me. Because I cared about my people. I wanted to pay my people. I paid my people before I paid myself, and that's the way you got to do it when you start a business. That's the way you do it. It's business. It's not emotion. It's not bullshit, and it's not taps on the back. And I told Sil, just believe in me one more time, babe. I promise you. And you know what happens, guys? Most people quit when they are 1 inch away from the finish line. 1 inch away. 1 inch away. You know, there's this story that Brad told me about, my friend Brad Lee, about Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis, the world champion heavyweight boxer. He would train so hard, and he couldn't train any harder. He didn't think he could. And then he hired a trainer, a coach, a mentor. And you know what a mentor does, a coach does to you? They push you more. They see things in you that you don't see in yourself. And they tell Lennox, you got to keep going. And Lennox is telling the trainer, I can't anymore. I'm going out of breath. I can't breathe anymore. I can't breathe anymore. I'm gonna collapse. And they're like, keep going. You got this. Keep going. And then this trainer tells Lennox, hey, you know what? Nobody has died from training hard. Nobody has died from overtraining or overworking. Your body has a natural mechanism that it'll shut down your body before you die. So you're not gonna die. Sprint harder, work harder, keep going. Because most of the time, guys, you quit when you're like 1 inch away. And remember, once you quit one time, you're gonna become a quitter for life. That's why when a boxer gets knocked out and they're out, it's very easy for them to get knocked out again and again and again, and that happens all the time. So this time at the Fontainebleau in Miami, I told Sil, babe, please, I got it this time. Just believe in me one last time. She believed in me. And now we are here where we are today. We are here where we are today because of that. That one last shot that I got and I made. And this could be you. So if you're watching this and you're thinking like, I'm about to quit, I can't anymore, life is hard, life is impossible. Everything has happened to me. Everything has happened to me. They've taken Sil away from me. Okay, because she wasn't born here. She was born in Mexico, and I almost lost her forever. I've been in jail, incarcerated. I've been to federal prison, and many more things that you guys don't know that I'm about to share in the next upcoming months, or I don't know. But I hope this message serves a lot of you guys. And I speak from my heart. I don't have any filters. I am blunt. And I think that's my purpose in life. That's why God has me here, because he put me here to help people, to save the world, to empower people, especially in my Latino community that might be thinking like me when I used to go paint with my dad in Beverly Hills. This is not for us. Of course this is for you. This is for anybody. And I want to help you guys. So please send me a DM, message me, email me. You guys know where to find me. You guys can just Google my name, find all ways of getting in touch with me. You guys know where my office is. You guys know everything about me. Reach out to me. DM on Instagram is the best way. I love you guys. I care for you guys, and I just want to teach you guys that, hey, business is serious. It's very serious. It could kill you. And I don't want you to go crying to mommy and daddy and tell me, oh my God, Albert, I follow him on Instagram. He just said that business is going to kill me. And that I should, no. Look, if you're serious, you could win in business. And let me close it with this. Why mortgage, guys, is important? Because I've been through all this. I understand business. I understand entrepreneurship. I have mentors now that sold companies for billions, and mentors that created companies and kept them instead of selling them. And people that did it in the mortgage space. I know plenty of them. They're wealthiest people in the world, and they created a mortgage industry. So that's what I'm creating here with the mortgage, guys. Look, anybody can go out there and open up their own broker shop. Anybody can go out there and open up, a little office. You're never gonna scale. Go, good luck. I mean, I encourage you to do that. But understand, listen to people that have done it. Listen to people that have been through all that. Here at the Mortgage Guys, we offer equity. We offer partnership. We all grow together. We have two other owners besides me and Sil in the company, by the names of Willie and Eli. And guess what? There's a couple people that are coming up, and they're gonna be the next owners. I was visiting with a few of them yesterday. So there's people that are coming up. People that are coming up. And look, here at the Mortgage Guys, we're gonna become the #1 mortgage lender in the world. Okay? And guess what? We're gonna be worth so much money. Okay? I don't know if it's gonna be hundreds of billions of dollars more, or maybe a little bit less. But guess what? Everybody that's part of the Mortgage Guys, you're gonna be taken care of. You're gonna get a piece of it. You're gonna get a piece of it. And we're all gonna win together. And we want nothing but good people here that fit our core values, that treat everybody with respect, that believe in the vision. And like I said, if you guys are in the mortgage industry and you guys are interested in the Mortgage Guys, send me a DM. Let me know. I want to join Albert. What's 100% of a little shop? And guess what? To grow a little shop, it takes a lot of work. I've been through that. And to grow, and most importantly, to grow anything, any business, any idea, you have to have influence. You have to control the narrative. You have to have the masses listen to you when you speak. It doesn't matter how much information and knowledge you have if people don't give a fuck about you. You have to have a huge audience, a huge massive. You gotta reach the masses. You gotta know technology and social media. You gotta be famous to grow. Look at Kim Kardashian. Okay, you gotta get attention. You gotta know how to market. You gotta have a following. People right now, the future are the millennials. And I could go on and on, guys. I have so much information. I know my shit. I know what I'm doing. Expect huge things from us. So if you're part of the Mortgage Guys, happy to have you part of the family. And those that want it, you're gonna get rewarded. Those that earn it are gonna be rewarded. Those that don't, if you don't believe in the vision, hey, there's a lot of possibilities out there. Good luck. Having said that, guys, I want to close it with this. If you guys are interested to meet me in person and Sil in person for her birthday bash, all you gotta do is swipe up, join Driven Academy, and you're in, and I'm going to give you a 5-minute welcome call. Much love, guys.